Dolphins, the greatest football team.
We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Baltimore Ravens and the Miami Dolphins on Sunday Night Primetime. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game.
Filling his run gap assignment keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 22 now, here's second down and 7. Down, Jackson. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Real quick. They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. This is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
That's taken at about the 14. And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield.
Got it. Ready? Got me Ryan. Press all 80. 19, Tiger, not go.
A first carry here for Devon Achane. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Drop 50, drop 60. 60 Maverick. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Rig alert, 79 Broncos. Check out.
He'll drop to throw. This one complete right side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's first and 10.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. 70 ready. 68. 65. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Dragon 60.
Back to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
Ready, set.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
70. Pass to 60.
Here's a give to Achek. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
29-yard line. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Panther 19 Lions. Here we go.
They'll look to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
6, go.
He'll look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on 4th down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Run the draw with Achek. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up 1st and goal.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground.
It is brought in the end zone. Jalen Waddle, touchdown Miami. His 4th TD grab of the season. Tight spaces down there, things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Wanna quit? No, we changed it.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
When you can bring quarterbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
Going up top and looking for Flowers.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
3rd and long.
Hey, report.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that one's incomplete. They 4th down. Here's the punter now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. This brought in out past the 20. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment. He's taken down after a solid return.
Somebody got to do it. I'm in. Somebody got to do it. I tell you she's bad. Watch do it.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. That one out wide to Achane. Finding room at midfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
From the 29, here's 2nd and a yard.
Here we go, here we go. 60 biceps, 60 biceps.
A run out of the gun with Achane. Finding space at the 15. And he's into the end zone. Gabos, Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point by pass is good. And the Dolphins will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get across the 20, bump him down to 23 yards. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Stick with him again, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Third and 7. To throw is Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 31 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Dragon 6, Warriors 70. Ready.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up.
Come on, set.
On the handoff, this is H.A. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
18, Pioneer. Go.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Down Miami. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Now pass to tack on the extra point. He's got it, and the Dolphins will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Ravens, nothing. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Jackson's pass. Number 82. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 35-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
And it's
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Now Jackson, this a design run. He gets free inside the 30. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens get back in it. It is 21-7. Touchdown. Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Not Cougar 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. 79 Broncos.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start. I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
60 Maverick. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready,
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And he will score! Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team...
This one intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
You know, Mike, we all understand that the NFL is a passing league, but typically when you're backed up this close to your own goal line, you tend to want to keep it on the ground for this very reason. Not only does the play result in a turnover, but now your defense has to go out there and defend a short field.
Here's Achan, and he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal.
60 by 6. Bronco 80. Steady.
And he's in. Gabos, touchdown Miami. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. As his kick is good. And the Dolphins add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. He fields it at the 8. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll give on the ground, and it will score and shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Yo.
Jackson looking to throw. He finds De'Ami Brown. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line. And next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
We changed it.
Here's Jackson. The second down throw is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, Baltimore.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
On first and 10, Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining here in this first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. Here's a 2nd and 6. A design run here with Jackson.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down.
You at X. Middle.
Jackson. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw here is complete. And he is out of bounds at the 45. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. He'll drop to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. It's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. It's second down.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
Trap 50, trap 60. 7-5, Dragons.
Back to the air once more on second down. Going over the middle, this one is complete. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Moving to his right. And that is hauled in on the right sideline. Right inside the chalk. A heck of a catch. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 31 yards.
10 at the 14-yard line.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 70 Ranger, 70 18, Pioneer. Mustang 19. Ready, ready?
Back to the air one more time. His throw left side is complete.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Here we go. 60 Bison. Ready?
On second down, Achane. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Dolphins.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he foregoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Jalen right now on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down.